Welcome to Ascend and Awaken, a life of balance. So many of us wake up already carrying tomorrow. We replay yesterday. We worry about what's coming next. We rush through moments that were never meant to be rushed. And somewhere along the way, joy becomes something we postpone. We tell ourselves, I'll slow down when things settle. I'll enjoy life once I get through this season. I'll feel peaceful when everything is in order. But what if joy doesn't live in later? What if the most spiritual way to live is simply learning how to live one joyful day at a time? Today, we'll explore the quiet wisdom of spiritual simplicity and how it gently returns us to joy, presence, and peace without asking us to change our lives, only how we meet them. Life often feels heavy, not because it truly is, but because we carry too much of it at once. We carry yesterday's regrets, tomorrow's fears, expectations that were never ours, pressures we quietly accepted. The mind wants certainty, control, and completion. But life is not lived all at once. It is lived moment by moment. When we try to manage everything at the same time, joy disappears, not because it left us, but because we left now. Spiritual simplicity begins with releasing the illusion that we must hold everything together at once. There is a gentle truth echoed across spiritual traditions. This day is enough, not your entire life, not your 5-year plan, not everything you've ever done or still need to do, just today. Living one day at a time doesn't mean ignoring responsibility. It means refusing to suffer in advance. When we bring our full attention to today, our breath steadies, our nervous system softens, our heart opens. Clarity replaces overwhelm. Joy becomes possible again, not as excitement, but as quiet contentment. Joy is often misunderstood. We imagine joy as constant happiness, excitement, high emotion, perfect circumstances. But spiritual joy is quieter. It looks like feeling at ease in your body, noticing light through a window, enjoying a warm drink, completing a small task with care, feeling grateful without needing a reason. Joy is not something you chase. It's something you allow when you stop resisting the moment you're in. Spiritual simplicity clears the space where joy naturally appears. One of the greatest obstacles to joy is the constant belief that more is required, more achievement, more improvement, more effort, more answers. But simplicity asks a different question. What if enough is already here? Living one joyful day at a time means doing what's needed, not everything. Honoring limits instead of pushing past them. Allowing rest without guilt. Choosing depth over quantity. When we stop adding unnecessary weight to life, joy rises effortlessly, like a buoy released from below the surface. Spiritual simplicity does not require retreats, rituals, or special settings. It lives in ordinary moments. Washing dishes, walking outside, listening fully to someone, breathing consciously, moving slowly when speed isn't required. These moments become sacred, not because they change, but because we do. When we stop rushing through life, life begins to meet us. Joy is found in how we do things, not what we do. Living one day at a time does not mean every day feels joyful. Some days are heavy, some days carry grief, fatigue, or uncertainty. Spiritual simplicity doesn't deny this. It meets it with compassion. On challenging days, joy may look like allowing yourself to rest, not making things worse with self-judgment, doing the next kind thing, choosing gentleness instead of force. Joy doesn't mean ignoring pain. It means not abandoning yourself in the middle of it. Sometimes the most joyful act is simply staying present with what is. The mind will wander. That's not a failure. The practice is always the same. Return to this breath, this step, this task. this conversation, this moment. Each return is an act of care. Each return simplifies life again. You don't need to hold the whole day at once. Simply focus on the next moment. Then comes the next moment. That is how peace grows. That is how joy stays. When you live one joyful day at a time, something subtle happens. Life stops feeling like a problem to solve and starts feeling like a relationship to tend. Over time, anxiety loosens, gratitude deepens, contentment becomes familiar, trust grows quietly. You realize you don't need to have life figured out to live it well. You only need to show up gently, honestly, and presently, today. Spiritual simplicity is not about having less. It's about carrying less. Less mental noise, less self-pressure, less resistance to life as it is. Living one joyful day at a time doesn't make life smaller. It makes it lighter. And when life feels lighter, joy has room to breathe. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. If this reflection resonated, I invite you to subscribe to Ascend and Awaken. Furthermore, I invite you to share in the comments what helps you return to joy, one day at a time. Peace, love, and light to you on your continual spiritual journey.